Hello. Hang on a second. Let me just get this right. Right. Sorry for appearing late. I forgot. I got my times all wrong. Hang on. Let's need to get that center of the screen. Stretch the screen. There we go. Oh, hang on. Why is that not bloody well doing it? Center to screen. It's still not doing it. Hang on a second. Transform. Fit to screen. Right. Why is that right? I'm just going to drag it manually. There we go. There we are. Yeah, good evening. Yeah, sorry for being a wee bit late. I hopefully can you hear me? This is the only thing I hate about using this thing. It's actually hard to know if you can actually guys can hear me. Yeah, I had cooked soul tonight, and by the time I got home, it was going to be after 8. Hence the reason it was 8:30. And then I'm going to blame Colin Jones because he was trying to explain to me the best way to work this. You set up scenes and sources in OBS. So I was giving it a go the other night there, and what it's done is it's basically erased all the settings that I had previously. So when when I loaded this up at like 2 minutes to or 29 minutes past 8, it was completely empty. That's why I'm 5 minutes over the half past start. So anyway, right, listen, this thing. I mean, I couldn't even think of a name. I've called it live Sid music and whatnot. So it's not going to be all about Sid music. I've done that. It's just going to be about computer music in general, whether it's on the Commodore 64, whether it's on the Spectrum, whether it's on the Commodore Amiga. There's going to be remixes. It's an outlet primarily for me to listen to stuff and enjoy it. But what I think would be interesting is having, requests. If I've got it, I will play it. Now, just another thing I noticed when I was kind of listening to the intro, I don't know why, but I could hear it was picking up the video file intro. You could get the tune. Then after 30 seconds, it started to play on YouTube, and so you're getting like duplicate volume. I don't know what's going on there. I'll need to get Mr. Jones on the channel so he can help me with this. Is that a deal, Colin? Cheers, good man. So anyway, right, I'm going to kick off with. Well, I'll tell you what. I think I did see what do you call it? I did see a request from Colin. Now, is that your first one, Colin? If I can find it, it's called "There's a Knot in My Superstring." Now, hopefully, this is going to work. Let me. I've got my 64 music, and then I'm going to go into musicians and Merkel Vincent. Now, I'm assuming it's going to. There's no Merkel Vincent. Let's have a wee look. I don't know if it goes into. I don't know how they've actually worded it. Let's have a look under M. Merkel Vincent. There we go. Right now, hopefully you're going to hear this. Please let me know. And what was the one? There's a knot in my superstring. Now, I'm not going to make any apologies because I've literally just got in. I've just wolfed down my lunch and I've got a delicious yogurt which I'm going to eat. But I think I'm trying to think how you don't want to see me eating. I think what I'll do is I'll make myself smaller like that, and then I can guzzle. Well, listen, I'm going to come up with something that we can look at. Right, bollocks. Let's just play this. So what was it called? There's a. Wait a wee minute. Where the hell's it going again? There's a knot. Now, Colin, I'm looking in here. I have a note in my superstring. Come on, get the thing right. So this is called "I Have a Note in My Superstring" by Merkel Vincent. Enjoy. Please let me know how the volume is, folks. Evening games, how are you, mate? Right, apologies, I'm going to stuff my face with my lovely yogurt. Is the balance alright? Voice to music. Absolutely, Steve. Waste away, Squire. Listen, Mark, it's anything. It's not restricted to SID, so if I've got it, I will play it. Yeah, listen, never heard that one before. I mean, the thing is, there's something like 50 odd thousand Sid tunes, but that a good shout, Colin. That is absolutely fantastic. I love the kind of bass. That was absolutely brilliant. Loved that. Right, listen, thanks for that. Let me have a wee look. Now, I will get myself kind of better prepared for this because I've not got a massive amount of Amiga tunes. So I'm going to just have to play what I've got, but I will come up with something. Does anybody know? Is there a definitive place that you can grab all Amiga tunes? That would be handy to have. The ones I've got here are all in MP3. So anyway, yeah, like let's have a wee look. I think Colin gave a second one. There's a note on that one. Yeah, Dale, you might be right. It could be that the microphone was picking up. Right, Sky People by Jerome Tell. Well, you know what? You know it's going to be good. Anything by Jerome is just absolutely top notch. I'm going to play some of my own as well. I'll play this one by Jerome, and then I'm going to play one that I like. But yeah, get your requests in. Da, da, da. Alright, why can't I see anything for Jerome here? I wonder if it's under T. Of course I could. Yes, it's not consistent. This Sid music thing, it's not consistent. Some are listed under their surname and some under their first name, right? Sky People. But it's absolutely not just restricted to SIDS. It's going to be anything and everything. It's kind of related to gaming. So this is Sky People by Jerome Tell. Let's take. Now this is only 6K, so let's take it away. I assume that's it finished. That absolutely threw me for a second. I thought Dale was trying to Skype me there. I'm like, holy shit, what's he doing? Um, yeah, interesting. I mean, this is it's by Marcus Klein and Jerome Tell. A Maniacs of Noise. It wasn't my favourite, if I'm being honest. I found it slightly repetitive. I wasn't massively keen in the kind of the main kind of lead instrument. So that wasn't. It certainly wasn't as good as that first one, Colin. Right, let me have a wee look. Let's try and get some Amiga stuff. Where the bastard in hell have I put this? Right. Right, I did see a request for level 1 of Shadow of the Beast. Now, I don't know if this is level 1 or not. So, you got piece 2, piece 3. I don't know. We'll go for Shadow of the Beast. Yeah, we'll just go for the first one. This is an MP3, so let's take it away. Hang on. Put it back to the start again. Let me know how the volume is, please. Right, tell you what, we'll try the second one, yeah, because as Shinobi said, that's the intro music. We'll go for number 2, which is called Piece 2. So let's try this one. Yeah, as Swifto says, this is the most intense episode of Countdown ever. Oh man, brilliant. Never change, Swifto, never change, son. Right, that was level 1 apparently. We got there eventually. Right, I think that's enough Amiga for a wee bit. Right, I'm going to indulge myself. In fact, what I'm going to do now, Dale very kindly got in touch with Chris Abbott to ask him if I could play some of his tunes on this, and he was more than happy. Now, Chris did various collab videos, SCDs with musicians, Rob Hubbard, David Whittaker, Martin Galway, etc., etc., Ben Dalglish, and he released them over 6 CDs called Back in Time. Now, the first 3 CDs are now public domain, so you can effectively grab them for free. Um, CDs 4, 5, and 6 are still available to buy. I will put a link to Chris's channel down below. Please do go and check them out. These are brilliant. So I'm going to go into Back in Time 1, and I'm going to pick. Now, hopefully, this will play all right. Let's have a wee look. Now, these are all obviously remixes. Let me have a look. Right, I'm going to go for one of my favoritists, Tunes, and it's by a certain chap that goes by the name of Martin Galway, and this is Whizball. Hopefully, this is going to play it. This is a FLAC file, so you're getting this nice and crisp. was the mic. I don't know about you guys, but I mean that. Uh, Colin Thompson has quite literally just taken the words out of my mouth. That could, if Jean-Michel Jarre released that, you would go and buy it. I mean, that is just absolutely phenomenal. Sorry, Dale, I can't. I'm looking under Discord in music, and all I can see is a comment by you that said for Alan to play tonight in the stream, and there's nothing. There's nothing under it. Just put your comment in here, not your comment. Put your request in there, please, please, Dale. Yep, I was muted, but I did unmute myself again, so all should be fine. Right, I'm going to go back to. Let me think. I'm going to go back to. This is a Sid tune. It's a very very early Sid tune. Excuse me, and it's probably one of the. You must be able to hear me. I've not touched anything. Can you hear me now? See, this is like, yeah, I didn't have this muted, but I've unmuted it. You should be able to hear it because when I'm talking, it's coming up in the microphone. So why aren't you hearing that? Hmm. I've no idea why you can't hear me. It was muted very briefly for about 10 seconds. Can you hear me now? You must be able to hear me. I've not done anything. I've not touched the microphone. That's the thing. I have not touched it. Right, you couldn't hear. Why is that? Right, I don't understand. I don't understand. You were able to hear, so you can hear me, but you can't hear the Sid tune. I don't understand that at all. I've not done anything right. Here's what I'm going to try and do. Microphone. See, that's turned up at full. Twat. There we go. It was up at there. That's what it is. Right. You've got me now. Sorry, folks. I did, yeah. Normal services resumed. Fuck ups aplenty. Right. Anyway, I'm back. Right. That's why you tune in to see all this. I know you love me lots. Right. Anyway, this. What was I talking about? Uh, Right, where the bloody hell is that going? Hang on. Yeah, see, it took you a while to spot where the. Right, wait a wee minute. I just want to docs. I want to try and get my. I want to try and get my. What do you call it? Chat. There we go. Right, chat's back. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that completely. And now I can move that over there. Right, that's better. I've now closed my YouTube thing. Right, anyway, yeah, enough. It wouldn't be a Mainmeister stream with without something going on. Right, this next tune, it's from a game called Flight Path 737. It's a really early Sid tune, and it's very, very, very short. But the first time I heard that, I just thought it was absolutely awesome. And to this day, I still think it's a beautiful Sid tune. Flight path, right? Why? That's annoying. It's not in there. Right. What I'm going to have to do is open up my game base. I've got bloody more windows open than Everest double glazing. Hang on. Right, let's find it. Flight path. Don't worry, I will get snappier when it comes to a bit slicker when it comes to this. But then you wouldn't. Chances are you guys wouldn't tune in if it was any slicker. Right, where the bloody hell is it? Right, flight path. There we go. Flight path 737. Now this is by Analog Software. The tune is by a guy called Von Dow, and he sounds like a James Bond baddie actually. It's extremely short, but I just think this is beautiful. I'm going to let this loop 2 or 3 times. So anyway, enjoy. Yeah, I think that's an absolutely stunning bit of music. Extremely short, but it just evokes some really nice feelings. It's a beautiful thing. Right, Del. Sorry, you've sent me some tunes in Discord. Let's see if I can download them. Yep, get your. Now that's the Saturday night stream, Bob. That's when I get up and dance. Let me see if I can. Dale sent me some requests on Discord. Like I says, I have got a ridiculous number of. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different things open. No wonder I can't find anything. Right, let's. Where the hell is Discord gone? Here it's there. Right. Now, I don't know if you're going to hear this. I'm going to play this straight out of Discord. Hopefully, you're going to hear it. Let me know. This is called Glory Ride. Now, it doesn't actually tell you who. Tell you what, let's download the bugger. This is called Glory Ride. Let's take it away. Very impressive. I have to say though, Dale, at first I was going to say, is that from a game? Because it's got all the tunes have got to be from games, but you've said there it's from a game called King's Bounty. Not familiar with that one. Is that a PC game or something? Right, the next one. This is, and hopefully this is a tune I'm thinking it is. Back in the day, back during the war, um, when I had CompuNet, which was like the internet for the Commodore 64, I downloaded some tunes from Rob Hubbard. Now, hopefully this is it. They're all very, very short, but I loved them. I absolutely loved them. Now, hopefully this is the. If this isn't it, I'm going to stop it, and then it's either this or this other one. So let's take this away. No, that's not it. Let me try another one. No, no, no. Right, that's not it. Hopefully it's this one. That one's a bit irritating. Right, it's none of them. Where the hell is it? I know I've heard them in this before. Right, I don't know where it is. That's annoying. It's not that, it's not that, it's not that. Right, I don't know where it is. It was none of these ones that was playing. Right, I'll need to try and find it. Right, I'm going to put on one of my favourite Sid tunes. This is, again, Rob Hubbard, and this is Nemesis the Warlock. This is such a kind of atmospheric tune. unmute myself again. Yeah, sorry for the rather abrupt stop. The problem with SID Player is you don't. It doesn't actually tell you. It tells you how long it's played for. It doesn't tell you how long a track is, so you never actually know. Right, the next one I'm going to. I don't know if there's any nominations or whatever requests, but get them in. I'm going to go back to a SID musician. He was the first person that I really heard. He was the first person that wrote a tune on the Commodore 64 that made me think, holy fuck, this is actually really, really good. And it was a guy called Graham Marsh, aka the Mighty Bog. Now he did a lot of like he took current tunes that were out in the 80s and he cidified them. Stuff like Depeche Mode, Marillion, you name it. Big in Japan, I think, were they a group? Now, my mate Panther UK has very kindly did his wizardry on them, turning them into stereo SID tunes. So I'm going to go for. And I've said this before. I've heard a lot of Axel Fs over the years, including things like the Amiga, etc., etc. But I think that the Mighty Bogs one is the best. Absolutely love this one. So this is Graham Marsh's or the Mighty Bog. This is his Axel F. Listen to this. Right, just going to stop that there because it does kind of loop again. Yeah, I was going to play another one. Yeah, I'm going to play one more Mighty Bog one. Well, you will be getting loads of them over the sort of the other videos that I do. This is called. Let me think. What one am I going to play? Yeah, this is called "Rule the World" by Tears for Fears. I think it was. Take it away. Right, yeah, that was Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Right, Dale's posted another couple. Evening Panther, how are you, mate? Can't beat the sound of real SIDS, absolutely. Right, let me jump back into Discord. Like I said, I've got fucking so many windows open here, it's ridiculous. I could, of course, be prepared in that, but, where's the fun in that shit? Right, where are we? Discord. Right, the next one, this is called Liquid Crystal. Right, before I play it, Dale, what is this from? Can you tell me? What's this from? What tune is this? What game is it for? In fact, I'll start playing it, and then you can put a wee post down below. So this is Liquid Crystal. Ah, Chimera. Yeah, I know it. And I'll fade out, just reducing the volume. There we go. Yeah, that does loop, as Dale says. Excellent. I wasn't a big fan of Chimera, the actual Sid tune, but that's lovely. It just shows you, the tunes that these guys are making are absolutely, you know, they're they stand on their own as proper tunes, and then when you get like something like Chris Abbott, doing a remix, it's just fantastic. Right, Panthers sent me a tune in Messenger. Now I don't know if this is going to play. I hope this is just a tune, Panther, because it's going to be getting aired live. I'm going to press play, and hopefully you'll hear this. If not, we'll jump into something else. Sounds like the start of Games Master. How good is that? That was fucking phenomenal. And that is live. Wow. I would absolutely love to see that getting played live. It just shows you that all these Sid tunes, well, not every Sid tune, will leave International Cage Fighter out of that, but most of these Sid tunes are standalone, bona fide music. That is phenomenal. Now, I know this video is going to get hit stupidly with copyright strikes all over the place, but I'm not going to be monetizing it. And if there's adverts go up in it, I don't mind because I want these guys to get some money. I'm going to play another fast loader track, and it's going to have to be money in the run. So let's take it away. Time to draw breath. That was fucking phenomenal, honestly. The skill. I mean, I've watched the YouTube video. These guys playing that, and I mean, his guitar playing is just absolutely second to none. Yeah, fantastic, brilliant. Right, listen, I'm going to. Well, nah, fuck it. I'm going to go to 10 o'clock. How's that? We've got time for another few. I'm going to go back to back in time. And I'm going to go for again. This is another Chris Abbott remix or sort of updated one. And this is Auf Wiedersehen, Monty. Wow. So what exactly is that then, Panther? So obviously Vangelis wrote the original. Uh, Martin Galway did did his own take in it, and so is that a I take it that's live, is it? I'm assuming. Right, listen, it's we've got 5 minutes left. I'm going to finish off with one of the earliest Sid tracks that Sid tunes that I ever heard on the Commodore 64. It was a game that I bought. It was a big box game. It's appeared. It's appeared in multiple Sid shows. I think it also appeared in one of Panther's Son of a Sid show. It's one of Lacosa's favourites, and it's the title track to a game called Alien. It was written by Paul Clancy, and it's a very kind of simplistic Sid tune, but what it does with the filters is phenomenal, and it's the reason that I actually loaded the game. It was before turbo loaders. I just used to load I remember loading the game up and being blown away with the music, and then I played the game and I thought it was shit. However, I've played it since then and it's not shit. But back then I didn't have a clue how to play it. But I used to load it up just to listen to this tune. So this is the title track to Alien. I think it was Argos Press, I think, released the game, and I says it's by Paul Clancy. So this is the last track. Enjoy. And by the way, this is one of Panther's dual SIDs. So let's listen. Yeah, I mean, imagine playing a game called Alien and you've got that playing. It's just, it increases the atmosphere so much. That is a phenomenal track. Now, listen, I'm going to call it a day, but Dale's going on about this last one that he posted, Marcel Dawn, and it's Flash Gordon. So I'm going to disappear and I'm going to just play this to the very end. Let's have a look. It's 6 minutes and 54 seconds. So, listen, folks, thanks very much for tuning in tonight. I know it was a bit haphazard as always, forgetting to mute the mic, forgetting to take the headphone off. You know the bollocks with my streams, but you know what? If nothing else, I've enjoyed having an opportunity to listen to tunes. It's brilliant, and it's not just Sid tunes; it's all kind of gaming related stuff. So I've had a blast. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. So I'm going to check out, and I'm going to leave you with this one, Marcel Dawn, and this is Flash Gordon. By the way, I will put a link to where you can buy the Back in Time CDs 4, 5, and 6. If they're anything like 1, 2, and 3, you're in for a fucking treat. So go and support Chris Abbott and the rest of the guys. Go and buy them. They're brilliant. They're absolutely phenomenal. You can download the original 3 CDs, I think, because they're now kind of public domain. But go and grab the other 3 and help support this thing, because at the end of the day, that's what keeps this community going. It keeps these guys putting out awesome music. So anyway, I'm going to get going, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to leave you with this last track. Take care. See you soon.